揮官かい？
はいはー。君は
少年、あんたが私の指揮官かい？私はネバだ。
Welcome to the Aurora guide everyone. Today we won't talk about the Russian Aurora. No. We will dive into the HMS Aurora. So let's not waste any more time. She was born on 1935. She took part in some convoy escorting for starters. But she climbed that ladder and moved on to bigger things. She engaged in the hunt of Scharnhorst and Isenor. Later on she even took part in the hunt of Bismarck. After the war she got decommissioned and sold for China in 1951. They tried to convert her into a salvage ship but quickly cancelled the project. She got transferred to Tianjin and served as a barrack ship. She managed to stay alive until 1990 when she got scrapped. Let's hope she had a good life. Now, how is she in Azur, you ask? Well, she is sitting at tier 2. She is definitely a decent pick. Almost half of the better light cruisers are limited or normal retrofits, or research ships. They take lots of time to make and you will go for Rune and Monarch first anyway. That leaves only a few that are actually better than her, and in your grasp of acquiring. Let's check her stats next. There is not much to talk about here. Her only outstanding point is the reload. A little OH pool with the rest being average. How about them skills then? Her first skill is a barrage that fires bullets in a straight line. Not the best damage dealer but helps out increasing your DPS. Her second skill. That is basically a boost for mob clears. You have bonus damage against various types of enemies. Once or twice you will encounter them in most PvE battles, so it's a nice bonus. Plus you get to deal extra damage against DDs as well, which is great for PvP. It's already looking good so far. Let's see what is the last one. The Light of Dawn. It's a huge debuff for enemy destroyers and light cruisers. It basically means that they have decreased evasion, which means you get to hit them more often. Combine it with your other skill which gives you 20% bonus damage and you get a pretty good PvP material. With these skills it's hard to say where is she better. She is a versatile ship. I mostly used her in mob fleets. But if you want to pump out the most damage from her, then PvP is definitely the stronger part of her. In a mob fleet, if they have the same gear, she is around Ajax or Street Louise level. She can't keep up with the high tier damage dealers from other classes like Mogami or Laffy for example. But nonetheless she will be useful. But when you switch to PvP she is up to the challenge, especially if the enemy likes to run a full DD fleet. Unfortunately the only way to get her is rolling the gacha wheel on the light construction build. I recommend one daily build, and hope that we will have an event that puts their ships into light construction instead of a separate pool. The ideal main gun for her is the prototype triple 152mm. But if you don't want to put it on her, the twin 150mm is the best alternative. A last option is a triple 152mm. For torpedoes I like to use the American Torpedoes. But the quadruple torpedoes are a decent choice as well. I don't recommend German torps. Your torpedo stats are just simply not high enough to make use of the bonus guidance they provide. For anti-air the twin 113mm is a good all-rounder choice. She has a decent AA. If you want to put your best AA gear on her, I recommend a twin 40mm buffer or the octuple 40mm. They will provide great help. We are finally getting to the auxiliary. I like to use a repair tool to get some bonus health. The Kizuna box is basically an SG radar. You can put that on her if you don't have the event item. If you feel like a meme lord, you might as well try to combo with a hydraulic steering gear plus a beaver squad tag for some evasion gameplay. Or you can go and see how is your damage with 2 rainbow torps. The choice is yours.